Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffanystarology and it's so good to be with you again today. If you are a new subscriber here, thank you so much for being part of the family, and if you have yet to subscribe, please click that subscribe button, like this video, and get connected with me in the description box for more details. Pisces, I'm going to dive into a message that you need to hear today. If this message resonates with you and you want to do a one-on-one reading with me, check out my description box and we can get a session scheduled together. Would love to meet you and super excited for the new readings I have booked so far. All right, Pisces, let's see what your spirit guides have to say. All right. You have Lost Compass, card 35. It says getting back to integrity. You have the Jeweled Web, card 32, connectivity. And you have card number 5, closing door, completion. One thing that I want you to really focus on with these three cards is we have 35, 32, and 5. I feel, although there isn't it doesn't add up to 5, the 35, I'm seeing the 3 and the 5. The 32 adds up to 5, and then we have 5. So I'm just feeling the energy of 555. Change is coming into your life, Pisces. Let's see what the Lost Compass. Whoa, I opened up to that immediately. That was weird. It says, getting back to integrity, finding the way home, trusting your intuition. Does any of that resonate so far, Pisces? When the Lost Compass appears, it is a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center, relying on your intuition to arrive here. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or there, or to avoid this or that person or situation, because the outward indicators are not reliable right now. Be careful not to believe all the advice you're receiving. Rely instead on your innate sense of direction and guidance, and using your home instinct to lead you true. The Lost Compass has come to show you that you need to find new counselors. You're not getting the mentoring you need for your success. Who is that person you are looking up to as a model for what it means to be a woman or a man? Trash that ideal. Tear up the picture you carry in your mind. You are meant to be you, not the best copy of your dearest friend. Make this your mantra: love me or leave me. The Lost Compass is a blessing in disguise, because you sometimes have to lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover a new course. True north never changes. So reset your way to your heart compass and trust your deepest feelings, even when others do not support them. Remember that you are not lost. You simply do not know where you are going right now. Lost is a state of mind. Not knowing where you are going is an opportunity to find a new path. Whoa, I've never pulled that card, so I wanted to make sure that I understood the essence of it. And again, our north in astrology is your north node. It is where you are actually trying to move towards in this lifetime. For me, I have an 11th house, north node in Capricorn. That is me having to work towards being a leader, a mentor, supporting of a group, being a leader within a group, things like that, social networks. So we're here, we're working towards that. I suggest, if you don't know your north node, sometimes you feel it deep within your heart. You don't have to know astrology. You just feel this call to go somewhere or to do something with your life. And a lot of the times there will be a lot of challenges to get there, because there's growth that you are intended to learn, Pisces, as you go on this journey, on this trip. I want you right now to focus on what it is that you desire for your life. What is your due north? What is your north node? And how can you structure your life to follow that path, even when others don't agree with you? I love how it said you're not lost. You're finding your way back home to your integrity. and the people around you, the situations around you. And if it's not specific people, it could also be the ideals. Like, let's say you're from the US, like myself, and you have certain structures and paradigms that the country follows. And they say, in order to live a good life, you should do X, Y, and Z. It might be that you don't need to follow those structures, and that something else will be better suited for you. With the jeweled web card connectivity, this is also showing me that you are going to start connecting with the right people. Because you see how in the Lost Compass, it said that you were, receiving advice from the wrong people. You're being misdirected. You're not lost. You're just really kind of in this in-between, trying to really figure out who you are. You are going to start to find those synchronistic people, those synchronistic opportunities, those synchronistic places, sudden changes and random encounters that connect you with the right people. We're all inherently connected, and the people in your circle will expand to meet you where you are. So if you're trying to move forward in your life at this time towards something you've never done, somewhere you've never been, doing something that's novel to you, or maybe it was an old idea that you just can't get out of your head, Spirit is saying, go towards it, and I will supply you with the travelers, with the mentors, with the structure, the family, the friends that you need to be successful. And I'm definitely going to look into the tarot for this particular card, but closed door, completion. This is the end of a cycle for you, Pisces. This is you finally figuring out that this segment of your race, this segment of your life, this portion of your, ideal of where your life was going, that door is closing, if not already closed. It reminds me of the video I posted 2 days ago saying that you are accepting this new identity. You're doing a life review. You're looking over your life. You're asking yourself, have I completed, accomplished, done all I can do in this segment? The work is never done, so you will continue forward. But the current lifestyle, the current way you've been living your life, the current identity you've held is really coming to a close. A new Pisces is emerging. And as this eclipse hits on September 18th and I believe 17th, depending on where you are in the world, you will see an unveiling of a new Pisces. I saw an astrologer say last night, from January 2025 to July of 2026, your life, Pisces, is going to look completely different than it does right now. This segment of your life is closing. This chapter of your life is completing. You're letting go of the old. You're embracing something new that wants to come in for you. And the eclipses in Pisces and Virgo that will be coming up as this new cycle begins to emerge, starting with this kind of preview of it, September 18th, is going to start to show you glimpses of the new life that you are carving out, a more aligned life, where you will no longer be this lost compass, and you're going to start getting connected to the new life, and you're going to close the door on the old self. Wow, what beautiful energy, Pisces. So let's dive into your tarot. Let me know in the comments, what are you closing? What chapters are you ready to let go of? Are there areas of your life where you feel you're being called to lay down the old self? Are there things that you were trying to accomplish and they just weren't coming to fruition? Are you starting to see a glimpse of the new life that wants to unfold? Some of you may be completely changing careers, country, state, province. Others of you might be going into parenthood, grandparenthood, child's leaving the nest, single life, married life. There's so many different areas where you might be expanding. You could be starting a business. You could be leaving an old job. You could be telling yourself that you're ready to just be a little bit more on the road. I feel the energy of some of you, maybe you're thinking about van life. And if you do hear anything dropping, I have a 1-year-old Labrador puppy and she's playing with a toy and she keeps dropping it. So I do apologize if you guys do hear that. But current situation for Pisces. Love this. Three of Pentacles, the people, the places, the situations that you need to help you structure and build this new life are on the way, Pisces. Three of Pentacles shows three people kind of working together to accomplish a common goal. This is also your community changing, your friends changing, your kind of group dynamic. And I see new people, new faces, mentors, teachers coming into your life to help you to get where you need to go. They could even be strangers that become friends. Maybe people that you're also trauma bonding with, right? Over your losses, over your situation. They're going to start coming in to give you information, to help you out, to assist you, to, you know, give you a little bit of money if you need help, clothe you if you don't have clothes, feed you if you need food, house you if you need housing, like that kind of energy. And they're going to be divinely placed in your life by your spirit team. What's the challenge currently for Pisces? What is their challenge? So, you have the Two of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. So, if your new situation is new people and your challenge to that are current relationships, what I feel is that the challenge is some of you are having a hard time letting go of relationships and dynamics from your past that don't serve you in your present, but they could be blocking you from your future. This isn't to say necessarily that you need to cut these people off, but you need to figure out in your life, specifically Pisces, is this relationship, this family member, this friend, this boss, this coworker, this community I'm part of, is it serving my highest and greatest good? And if it's not, you may have to let it go. Five of Pentacles is about loss. And some of you might feel like I have no one else to lose. I've let go of everyone. And I say to you, kudos, you are moving into a new energy and the old energy has already left. But for those of you who are still caught up in dynamics where there could even be energy of codependency, where there could be energy of feeling like you can't do it without them. That's the energy I feel here too, of like, I've been with this person, or I've worked with this person, or I've been connected to this person for so long. I don't know how to do life without them. Your spirit guides are telling you that if you just give yourself a little time, you may feel a little solitary, you may feel like your circle's closing, or you have less people to rely on. But the journey is going to be successful with this Knight of Pentacles, of you finding those new people. So when you let go, Five of Pentacles, of the old people, you walk into the new people, the new connections. And you have success because now you have something to bring to this new situation as well. And they have things to bring to you that will help you to be more successful in your journey. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, and he is moving slowly towards his goals, towards his dreams. And you are slowly moving towards this new life. Don't rush yourself at all. With the Knight of Pentacles coming up in your challenge area, you may also feel, I'm not moving fast enough. Things aren't changing quick enough. And Spirit is saying, enjoy this period of kind of slow down, because things are really going to start to shift and shift quickly as we approach these eclipses in Pisces and as the end of this year, starts to come forth. We only have a couple of months left. October, November, December, and this year's over. I am starting to even feel like, whoa, I got to pump the brakes because there's things changing in my life. And I'm like, I need to make sure this is the right move. So if you also are feeling pressured, especially by people that you're working with or strategizing with, or, just co-creating with, just make sure that you're not feeling bullied or pressured into making decisions. Take the time that you need. What are your strengths at this time, Pisces? I want one more. We have the Devil card. One more, Spirit. That's too many. Just one, please, to clarify my Devil. Okay. Love that. Gives me more clarity, and it is a card of clarity. So I kind of got to cover them up a little bit. But we have here The Devil card and the Ace of Swords. Let me see. I could do better like this. Here we go. So you see the truth of the toxic cycles, patterns, people. And definitely, remember how I was talking about the energy of codependency? You see that clearly. The Ace of Swords is about truth. A lot of Pisces lately, including myself, have been feeling like the wool had been over our eyes. But when Neptune, the planet of kind of illusions, dreams, rose-colored glasses, our dreams, our hopes, our wishes, all of that, when that went retrograde, it kind of took the wool off of our eyes. And I believe it is still retrograde in Pisces. So a lot of Pisces are now seeing the truth. They're seeing the reality of these toxic family members, these toxic relationships, these toxic bosses, these toxic patterns that you may also have in your life of being the victim, poor diet choices, poor choices of people in your life, not speaking up for yourself, codependency, all of that, right? The list can go on and on. You are now seeing the truth. So your strength is there's no more wool over your eyes. You realize the connections, the bonds, the people that are in your life that are holding you back, the governments, the structures also that are holding you back. You're seeing the truth of it all. It's like you can't hide. There was at one point this confusion. 7 of Cups is being confused and not knowing what you're seeing is true or what you should pick or where you should go. When we get this card in reverse is when we see the clarity, right? So there was a period of confusion where you were like, I don't know if I'm seeing things right. Maybe you were trying to see things in a better light than they truly needed to be. But spirit guides are saying that you are getting back on track. You're no longer this lost compass, okay? You're getting back to integrity. You're getting back to who you really are and what your values are and what will help you progress in your story. All right. Area of focus. Knight of Wands. So your spirit guides want you to focus on your action. Are you taking action? Are you moving forward? Are you feeling stagnant? And are you actually going after things that you're passionate about? This is not the time, Pisces, to be stuck in old patterns where you are doing things that you don't love, that you don't enjoy. When you're in loveless relationships, when you're in toxic job environments, when you're around family that doesn't understand and doesn't see you for who you are. If you're living in a place that doesn't serve you for your highest and greatest good. If your environment needs a change. The Knight of Wands is a fiery, kind of almost impulsive, not quite as impulsive as the Knight of Swords, but impulsive action. But there could be like this flightiness about you of like one day you feel really, really encouraged to do something and then you back out of it. And then one day you feel really great about doing it and then you back out of it. So be consistent also. Be consistent with the way that you're showing up in your everyday life. Start to look at your life as I need to accomplish this and set a goal, a date, a time for myself. And I hope that I can keep up with it. Obviously, we all fall short at times. But I've told myself I will post every other day. If I post more than that, great. But right now, I will post every other day. I will have a day to post, a day to rest. A day to post and a day to rest. So that I can stay consistent. Because what I often did was I would try to post every single day. And then if I didn't post, I would beat myself up. And then I would go into freeze mode, right? So we start to learn our patterns. Again, we see our patterns with this Ace of Swords Devil card. How can we correct those patterns? How can we be more disciplined? How can we be more structured? But still give yourself grace, okay? Near future for Pisces. You have the Hanged Man, you have the 4 of Swords, and you have the 8 of Wands. So you're going to probably receive a message really soon. This 8 of Wands is a card of quick action, information, news, travel. Some of you may have to suddenly travel. Some of you may have to suddenly move. But a lot of you are picking up the pace of whatever is going on in your life. I feel like you're going to receive a message, though, from somebody in your space. The reason I say that is because I see this card back on the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Cups. And this message could come through. I'm going to clarify this. But this message could come through leaving you a little bit confused. Maybe there's a lot happening really, really quickly, right? Take your time. Spirit's saying, don't make any sudden moves with the Hanged One. The Hanged Man has his red tights on. And here it's red and yellow. But he has his red tights on to show action. Those red tights are suspended in the air. Do not make any quick, impulsive moves if you don't have to. If some of you are forced to and life just happens, obviously you have to do what you have to do. But make sure that you feel steady. Make sure that you feel enlightened about your decisions. He has this halo around his head to show enlightenment, understanding, perspective. Like you may need to get the perspective of multiple different people before you make a decision. And I see you needing to rest on it. This is the card of prayer, meditation, solace, focusing on your mental health. So whatever this is that's trying to come in for you, Pisces, this message, this news, this we got to go, we got to move, this needs to happen tomorrow, whatever the case is, I'm going to clarify that card for you. Just make sure that you're doing what you need to do to take care of yourself and that you're not feeling pressured. I feel that coming through a lot in this message of like you might be dealing with someone or something that is making you feel like you have to act tomorrow. Slow the pace down if you can and make sure that you're acting in a way that works for you. And we'll come back and clarify that Eight of Wands at the end of the reading. Recent past for Pisces. Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I see that in the recent, I would say days, could be weeks for some of you, you have started to see the wheel turn in your favor. Karmic changes, shifts, movement happening. And this is also because you have been doing the work, Pisces. You've been trying to slowly but surely get yourself out of this like lost compass energy and move into an energy of actually knowing where you're going, or at least trying to figure it out. Like you may not have all the details completely, understood or ironed out, as people say, but you know that the next step is X, Y, or Z. And you're kind of just like, I'm allowing God to open the road for me to get there as I look at my road opener candle. So there could have been some really important news you received as well, or like important changes in your life. A couple of videos ago we posted about there being like an unexpected surprise. So there's movement happening in your life right now, Pisces, that is part of your dharma. And the karmic wheel brings fortune, brings good news, brings good changes, but also some karmic reward wrapped into that. What else about this? Yeah, Two of Wands. So this information and that Knight of Swords wanted to come out again, that you received, or this idea in your head of where you want to go next, is starting to really open a road for change, for progress, for moving forward. And a lot of you are thinking about, where's your future taking you? This person's holding a globe in their hand. Are you thinking about moving, Pisces? A lot of us are in the process of moving. Are you thinking about changing jobs? Are you thinking about just going in a whole different life direction? A lot of Pisces are like, my whole life direction is changing. Okay. Advice from your spirit guides. Anything else, Spirit? We have Knight of Cups. All right. Advice from your spirit guides is be cautious. And I feel like this is alluding to this Eight of Wands information. I believe someone's going to offer you something, recommend something to you. This could be literally someone asks you on a date. This is someone offering you more money. This is someone saying, hey, we would love to work with you. Be cautious and have your guard up around a offer that comes towards you, or a suggestion. It could even be something as simple as you're working on a business with somebody, or you're collaborating on a project and they say, hey, Pisces, I think we should do it like this. Your spirit guides aren't saying know. They're just saying, make sure that you're speaking your truth and you're holding up your sword and you know exactly what you're doing in this situation, because it could be that this person does have good intentions, but I feel, and this is very weird and I'm just reading it intuitively, I feel that this offer could be marked with some hidden details that you don't know about. And deep down inside, yep, I feel so much clarity with this. I feel like it could be a wish fulfillment for them and a betrayal for you. But it's going to come in, Pisces, though, looking like a good offer. And you know what I also feel my spirit guides are saying? It may come from these relationships that are challenging you that you need to let go of. Because they're going to come from people maybe that you trust or situations that you're aligned with. But just be cautious, because you are being told to move into a different direction. And also, back to what the Lost Compass said, it said you are around mentors and people who do not have the best interest. They're not giving you the best advice, okay? So that's also coming back. You are being positioned to move in a new direction. And I think that, you know, with new levels come new devils. And they might be more difficult to decipher. They might be disguised as sheep and wolves' clothing. Or wolf in sheep's clothing. And so if you've dealt with this already, Pisces, drop it in the comments. Like, did someone offer you something and you found it to be defunct? Or did you recently receive an offer that seems a little bit weird? So just be mindful and definitely have your sword up and your wits about you, okay? Your current environment at this time. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's some kind of energy here, Pisces, where I feel as though your heart is hurting, especially around connections that you're in. Someone that you love dearly. And you just need to be cautious about maybe if they come around again. If they say, hey, I'm sorry, babe. If they say, hey, you know, I just want to give this a second try. There's new people that want to come in for you. New situations. And I think this person is a karmic energy, or this situation in your life is karmic. And it's meant to slow you down. This is your environment. This is your energy. There's heartbreak going on. What's this heartbreak about, though? Yeah, it's like, be careful of that offer. There has been situations and difficulties. We have the Wounded Warrior, Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Like, this person may have offered you cups in the past that did not meet your, desires, your fulfillment in the past. And I see it coming back around again. And you need to just be mindful of what is going around you. Like, oof, definitely heavy on the relationship energy for this portion of the reading. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But especially for those of you who are going through like relationship issues and you feel as though the person is trying to come back around. Spirit is saying you see the truth, like Ace of Swords to the Devil. Like, you see the truth already. The wool's not over your eyes anymore. There's like positive karmic changes that have come into your recent past. And I want you to be able to still move forward and just be like mindful of, I wish they could like face each other, but just like almost like let this offer just go. Let it be. Yeah, because there's some heartbreaks and betrayal here. You're tired. You've been having to make decisions about how you want to move forward. There's anxiety here, right? So I want you to be mindful of, walking this line right now. And this message that comes through could even be from that person that's doing the offer. And Spirit saying kind of rest on it and like pray about it. Think about it before you make a decision, okay? All right. Hopes and fears for Pisces. All right. So we have the Strength and the Ten of Swords. This card kind of wanted to come out of reverse. I'm not going to read it as reverse, but your hope is that you can get through this situation. That you can move on from this situation in your life. But the reality is you're still here trying to figure out how to mend your heart. You're dealing with that heartbreak, right? You're also trying to figure out how to move into these new situations with new people, with new places, better aligned for your life. But your hope is that, I think your hope is at least that you can mend the situation, heal your heart, that everything will work out. Your fear is that it'll just all end up not working out for you. But what I want you to understand is your angels are showing you that you actually have the strength within you, Pisces, to get through this situation, that the sun is going to rise again over the horizon. There is a new beginning for you. Remember here with our oracle cards, you got the connectivity card. You are going to be connected to the right people. There's a web around us. We're all connected. And as your heart opens up to where you need to go and what you need to do, as you heal, as you have that strength card energy, you will have the energy to close this door and to move on from this situation, because it's got you lost and it's got you feeling like you can't, that you're kind of like in this energy of like, I can't move on, or I don't want to move on, or it's going to be too hard to move on. Take action, Pisces. Keep your future on your mind, okay? Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And trust your intuition. That is what the Lost Compass card also talked to us about. Your compass is your inner compass, your third eye, your heart. Where is it leading you? Where is it guiding you? What do you see for yourself in your future, okay? Potential outcome for Pisces. Wow, we got 4 cards here, okay? So we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So how I would look at this is, you are going to be in a place in your life right now where you're being asked to be patient. You're being asked to wait, sleep on it, think on it, process what has already happened. What have you completed? What have you already gone through? Where has this person led you? What has this situation brought you to? How has your compass going in this direction? Like, how has it affected your life? Are you happy with where you are? Are you happy with these connections that you have? Do they feed your soul, your future, your livelihood? Do they make you feel good? Spirit wants you to understand that if you just give it time, you are going to be able to be celebrating positive movement in your life. Financially, within your home, within businesses, within love, within family. If you give this time, this is not going to be a quick, like, this is potential outcome. This like, tarot doesn't have a time frame. So this could be near future, distant future. You could also be walking into this right now. So everybody listening, kind of put yourself where you are in this kind of mix. And understand that this bad offer, or this invalid offer from this person, or this offer that's a bit deceptive, it's not going to lead you to your success, your happiness, and your overall fulfillment. The Queen of Pentacles is very fulfilled. She is independent. She is taken care of. She has all that she needs. The roses are around her. The animals are at her feet. Her family is taken care of. Her heart is in good condition. Her home is in good condition. You know, like, she's got what she needs. She's stable and she's happy. And she actually looks at that pentacle with so much love, because she's like, wow, I really enjoy that I listened to my heart. I followed my soul, my inner compass. And you moved quickly towards this new direction in your life. So I want you to understand that the pace is going to pick up. You will be moving quickly towards a new, like a whole new world, like, as cliche as that sounds. And Spirit is just saying, make sure that you keep your wits about you. You keep your defenses up, that you stay strong of heart, mind, soul, and spirit. And that also you go after that which you desire. You don't let these, people that are trying to take from you take. And you lavishly live in your abundance, as this Empress card energy shows here. You are worthy of the love that you seek. You are worthy of the pay that you desire. You're worthy of the home life that you desire. The peace in your life that you desire. So you can see the truth now, Pisces. Again, Ace of Swords to the Devil card. Last thing we're going to do is ask, what is this 8 of Wands? This message coming in for Pisces. What is this message about, or who's it from? Someone trying to keep you stuck. The eight of swords wanted to come out. So someone's trying to keep you stuck. Oof. Spirit's not telling me exactly what the message is, but Spirit is saying that you need to walk away from this. 8, I'm going to ask one more time, but 8 of Wands to the 8 of Cups. This is like incoming, and you're like, nah, that ain't my 9 of Cups. That's not my wish fulfillment. That's your wish fulfillment, but that's not going to work for me. Anything else you can tell us about this message, this offer, this news? You might be a little bit up in your head, a little bit confused about it. What should you do? Maybe you're being given multiple options, or you're thinking like multiple ways you can figure this out. Last card, Spirit, on this message, this 8 of Wands. All right. We have the Star card. You are definitely being given the option to walk away from this to heal. Spirit is not telling me what exactly this message is, and you can't force the cards to do so. But whatever this message is that wants to come through, that you need to really think about, Spirit is saying, number 1, to walk away because it's not your 9 of Cups. This is your 8 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. So it's like, it's close, but it's no cigar. Also, Spirit is saying it's going to leave you up in your head. You're going to be a little confused. Take your time. Figure out all the facts. Maybe seek counsel from somebody else who you might be connected with, who helps you to kind of work through this situation. This could be like a therapist, a lawyer, a doctor. This could be a teacher, a mentor of some sort, can help you. And also, as you walk away from this situation, this offer, you will heal, or you begin to go through your healing journey. I think this person has a lot of hope that you will listen, or that you will come back, but you must listen to what your spirit guides are telling you. And what they're telling you is that this message is going to be fraught with some, I feel like just some inaccurate information, or it's not the whole story. You may end up having an argument after this, though, because you choose yourself. But there's a new opportunity that wants to come in for you. And this energy is really trying to block that new opportunity. But you will be successful, Pisces. Trust yourself on this. 10 of Pentacles is waiting for you. This is a happy home, happy family, happy life. Generational wealth. You know, this could be a booming business, a new house. That car you've been needing for a while. That relationship that serves you. You know, trust yourself, Pisces. You, I think, are really pissing somebody off, though, by choosing yourself in all of this. The door is closed. Let it be. And allow the right connections to come in for you. And get solid advice from wise counsel before you make any big decisions. And even if you're not sure, let that offer come through and say, let me think about it for a little while. Get the advice that you need and go ahead and move in a different direction if necessary. I feel like for most of you, you will with that 8 of Cups, okay? Well, I love you so much, Pisces. I will see you again very soon. Bye, guys.